Yo, what's good everyone? This is Ayo Boxing from Madiba, and here's my vlog for Jaron Ennis versus David Avanesyan. And this is my first time doing a video like this. Low-key, I got peer pressure into making this vlog, but fuck it. We started off the day by driving from Maryland to Philadelphia. It was supposed to be a 2-hour drive, but the Philly traffic added another 30 minutes. Here we are at the Xfinity Live in Philadelphia. It's a huge sports bar that had multiple bars within it. A great place to pregame for any Philadelphia sporting event. The bar that we were at specifically was right next to the Joe Frazier statue, which was symbolic since Frazier is a Philadelphia boxing legend and Jaron Ennis is next in line to claim that title. And then we took some green tea shots before heading into the Wells Fargo Center. We missed the Khalil Cole fight, but we were able to watch half of the Sky Nicholson fight. Shout out to Australia because Nicholson is a great boxer.
It appears you've been snow bunnied. Somebody sent me a picture because we have a snow bunny watch. We have a national black celebrity snow bunny watch.
But we got to see the Jaleel Hackett versus Pete Dobson fight. And I was hyped for this fight. They did a lot of trash talking in the lead up to this fight.
Bro,
Be the same tough guy Saturday, bro.
on Saturday I'm gonna fuck you up.
Bro, I'm gonna stop you. I hope you don't bring your kids to the fight, bro. They're gonna be hurting.
I was rooting for Hackett since he's from DC. You always gotta support the local fighter, but I wasn't 100% confident that he could beat Dobson. Even though Hackett had youth and momentum on his side, Dobson had the experience and a better resume, but none of that mattered because Hackett dominated his fight. Great performance for his Matchroom debut, and I'll be following his career closely. If promoted right, he could be the next big thing out of the DC DMV area. Now here's my cousin and her friend. These are the ones that peer pressure me into making this vlog.
If your loved one is being peer pressured, remember, saying no is cool. Say no to drugs.
I'm not even sure how they got my phone at this moment, but as you can see, I was locked in watching the fights. But it's main event time, and this was David Avanesyan's ring walk. This is my second time seeing him fight in person. The first time was against Terrence Crawford in Omaha, Nebraska in 2022, in which he got stopped in the 6th round. And going into this fight, I seen a lot of comments calling Avanesyan a bum and a cherry pick, but as long as I live, you'll never hear those words come out of my mouth. At the current moment, Avanesyan low-key has one of the best resumes at welterweight. He's fought Shane Mosley, Aegis Kavaliauskas, Josh Kelly, Terrence Crawford, and now Jaron Ennis. And despite losing 3 out of those 5 fights, I respect guys who fight the top tier no matter what, win, lose, or draw. And Avanesyan was also a late replacement, so that's double the respect from me. But here comes Jaron Boots Ennis. This is my 3rd time seeing him fight in person. The first time was on the Gervonta Tank Davis versus Hector Luis Garcia undercard in DC, and the second time was against Roman Villa in Atlantic City, both last year. But this time was different. His city showed up and showed out for him. The video does not capture the atmosphere of the crowd in Philadelphia, but it was lit. They were cheering loud and proud for the hometown hero. He also came out with Stephen Fulton, who was holding the IBF belt. I've been patiently waiting for his ring return, and I think Eddie Hearn should sign him, but that's besides the point. Here's what it sounded like during Jaron Ennis' ring announcement.
And his opponent across the ring fighting out of the blue corner. He's the defending world champion. He was standing with silver and white trim. Official weight 146 and 1/2 pounds. Professional record, perfect. 31 fights, 31 victories, 28 of his 31 victories coming by way of knockout. Fighting out of and proudly representing his home of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Here is the IBF welterweight champion of the world, Jaron.
And Ennis put on a good and entertaining performance for the fans. He dominated the entire fight and was really beating up Avanesyan. Straight up inside fighting, good punch selection and placement, especially the hooks to the body. It was smart for the doctor in the corner to stop the fight after the 5th because it was only going to get worse. I'm pretty sure he broke his jaw and his ribs. but if it kept on going, it would have been bad. I still think his performance against Villa was better though, but despite stopping Avanesyan quicker than Crawford, I still think that Crawford had a better performance. I felt that Ennis took some unnecessary punches when he really shouldn't have taken those punches, while Crawford was more calculated in his approach. Ennis overwhelmed Avanesyan, while Crawford set up Avanesyan, and personally, I prefer the setup. Other than that, it was a great night, and I'll definitely be back in Philly for the next Ennis fight. Hopefully, he unifies with one of the champions at welterweight, or maybe he fights Crawford in Saudi Arabia. But who knows, this is boxing, anything can happen. But thank you for tuning in with Ayo Boxing with Madiba. If you follow my channel, you know I don't do these type of videos. But if I go to more fights in the future, I might do some more vlog type of content. Definitely got to get better with the editing and all the other stuff, but that'll come in time.
Yo, what's going on? It's Ayo Boxing with Madiba.